Hi there, it's John from the Fit Brummie Bootcamp here. I'm here with Kate today, one of our members, and we're going to be having a chat about her experiences since joining the program. Kate, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How you
Awesome.
doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for asking. So, firstly, just all I need to know first, you just tell me a little bit about yourself, and then what was it that made you join our program in the first place?
I'm a music teacher. I travel around schools, usually, teaching for half the week and then doing another role the rest of the week. So often used to being on my feet, but with lockdown, there's a lot less movement. So I found that was kind of a bit of a shift, and I think that gave me a kick into joining the boot camp. But generally, I enjoy running, walking. I do like doing sport, so it's quite hard at the minute not being able to do that. I got to the point before joining the boot camp that I knew I needed to do more. And I've always struggled with my weight. My weight's always been up and down since I was 12. It's always been a battle, and I've got better over the years. Pre-lockdown, I was starting to get to sustaining a weight consistently. It wasn't my ideal weight, but it was a consistent weight. And then lockdown happened, and then that's when I joined up in November.
So, how did you feel just before you joined? Where were you at then?
I felt really unfit. I felt a bit disappointed in myself for letting it get to the point that I was at, where I was maybe running once, twice a week. I wasn't walking at all. I was just stuck at home, just kind of work, eat, sleep, repeat. And when we had the opportunity to do stuff over the summer, that doesn't help. Enjoyed myself over the summer, enjoyed myself over October half term. Just got to that point where I was as heavy as I'd been when I left uni, 14, 15 years ago.
Okay.
What
had you tried previously? Had you tried anything else previously before joining our program?
What, fitness or eating?
Yeah, the whole thing, fitness, weight loss, all the whole
everything. Well, generally, the one thing that's always worked for me is counting calories. Whatever I've done, I've always gone back to counting calories. I've always had the most kind of success with that. But I guess the age-old thing of when you get to your goal, that's when the hard work starts, the maintenance. And I've never been able to crack that bit. So it's always been and rather than getting on top of it after a couple of pounds or half a stone, rein it back in. I can easily put 2 stone on before I then start doing anything about it again. In terms of fitness, I like when the gyms were open, I did used to like doing circuit training, playing badminton. It's hard to think what I did pre-lockdown now, really.
Yes,
riding my bike. I was doing, that was one thing I was doing in lockdown, from kind of April, May, June, July. I was getting up and going out at 6 a.m. doing bike rides, which was brilliant. But then once obviously the winter came, it's not great on your road bike in the winter. But yeah, I'm at that point again now where I could, I want to start getting out on the bike again now.
What would you say your number one frustration was, Kate, before you joined our program?
I think probably just not being able to sustain a healthy weight.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you had you ever done anything in the past that had helped you do that, or has it always been up and down?
Always been up and down. I've done a lot of things. Did Cambridge diet, which is very extreme. Wouldn't recommend it, but it achieved the result on that occasion.
Yeah.
I've done Slimming World. I've done Weight Watchers. But the best one was kind of the program which Rosemary Conley used to endorse, which is exercise and counting your calories. And from that, when I first did that years ago, that always stayed with me. I think getting my Fitbit, my partner bought me a Fitbit probably about 3-4 years ago now, and that always made me aware. So other than when we got to lockdown, I was always conscious to get my 10,000 steps in a day. And then I got a new one for Christmas, which is because I've been focusing on got into the program in November. I find that really helpful now. That's kind of a motivation tool to, try and consistently get try and get over 12,000 steps a day if I can now.
Brilliant. How do you feel now compared to just before you joined?
Oh, loads better. I think when I first spoke to you, I was quite emotional because everything had kind of, hit. It had hit that point where I just felt like there was this massive hill to climb, and there was a lot of work to be done. I needed to get into a consistent, like something that was I could do consistently, and that seems really simple when you say it, but it's the first time it's ever registered. Like when you said that about the consistency, doing something, like if you do Insanity, you can't keep that up consistently. You could do Insanity for a month and kill yourself, and then you never want to go back to it again, which I did. It needs to be something that's consistent. And the walking, like, I don't know why I didn't think about that last year. I can go out for a 30-minute walk every day. That's not hard. And now that I do it, I love it. It's my time to put a podcast on or an audio book, and that's like half an hour, 40 minutes to myself every day, just to get some fresh air and go for a walk, which is so easy to do. Like, why didn't I do that before?
Good. What would you say has been your biggest, since joining the program, what would you say has been a win for you, a win that you think, that registered? It doesn't have to be anything massive, just a particular win of yours that you think, that's the most important thing.
Well, obviously the weight loss is very nice. I've lost over 1.5 stone now, and
since when? Since November?
Since November, up to 22 pound off, and that includes Christmas. So I did put weight on at Christmas, but I accounted for that, so I put 6 pound on at Christmas. Got that back off, and then kept.
That's 3 months. You've done that in 3 months. 12 weeks
with Christmas. So, and then I think. Just the fact that I'm not losing a lot each week because I'm being really good in the week with what I'm eating, and then I'm allowing myself treats at the weekend. But it's the kind of exercise really that's helps to balance that out. So £1 a week. So I'm really pleased with that, and I can see that I don't feel like I'm suffering or going without. So that again, it's easy. I can keep this up because of how I'm doing it. I think the biggest win, there's lots really. I'm enjoying the journaling now as well. I write down every day, which is really nice to kind of reflect back on the day about, the positive things that I've done. I think it's probably the fitness side that would be, it's all in, but I'm loving my walking every day, and then just starting to feel my whole body getting stronger from the sessions that we're doing. Like that's feeding in to my running. So even though before I was doing 1-2 runs a week and it was a struggle, I'm still only doing 1-2 runs a week, up to 2 runs now. But it's easy. It's so much easier because of the work that I've been doing in the mornings with the strength training in the boot camp. Like it's just made everything else easier. I want to walk faster, I want to run for longer because the rest of my body is feeling stronger.
So from November till now, then, particularly from a weight loss standpoint, you've lost, even with Christmas, you're still down sort of 22 pounds in loss. Brilliant, really good. Cool. Got all good stuff then. Thank you, Kate. So is there anything else that we basically you would like to say to somebody who maybe someone's watching this video and they're on the fence about joining a program like this? Is there anything that you would like to say that would perhaps help them make their decision?
I think if you've been in a situation similar to mine where you've struggled with your weight for years and years, and it's always up and down, and you just feel like you've nearly got there, but you've never found the answer. What is the answer, which is what can I do to maintain a healthier lifestyle? Then I would say join up, because like for me, the routine I have now is doing boot camps in the morning, go for a walk, and then you may have other interests, like you might like doing sports or cycling, running. It feeds into that, and I'm not putting pressure on myself because it's very easy every day to do the 45-minute workout. It doesn't kill me, but it strengthens me every day. And I feel like this is something I can do now for life, and this will keep me on track.
Brilliant.
So fantastic. Join up.
Thank you. Anything else that you want to add that we haven't covered already, Kate?
No, I think other than don't put pressure on yourself, you've got to take it 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. I have mini goals, so even with my weight loss, my mini goals are kind of the stone, the 10, the 7, the 3. So I'm always working on mini goals. You know, be proud of what you achieve each week. Do your journaling, and just don't think big. Don't just take it 1 week at a time, but know that give yourself a month, 2 months, and you will feel the benefits.
Awesome. Kate, well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate your time today. That's been very, very useful indeed. Thanks so much for that. And I'll see you very soon.
For all of your help.
That's my pleasure. Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.